So my mom, she say what she got to say, and she dips, right? Now, she dips out the back door. Back door now opening. Now, you know that moment when somebody say what they need to say, but something else popped in their mind and they come back like in another thing? Soon as she walked out, Mark started breaking the Zaza down in his hand, right? You hear back door now opening. She just left out. Mark panicked. Mark panicked. Me, Shanice, Doodoo, Scooter, we all looked at each other. Everybody was just, eyes was all on each other. We was all looking. Mark put it in his mouth and we all looked like, but we had this look on our face. So my mama hit the corner and she's just like, and another thing, if anybody get to talking at the side of their neck and get to pushing up in y'all face, you punch them right in the face. You don't give them no extra ammo for them to keep talking and talking and talking and talking. You whack right in their mouth. You understand me? So I look, I'm like, yes, I understand you. She like, sit up here letting these people punk y'all. So I'm like, ain't nobody punking me. Like, my mama just would say whatever will come to her mind. Boom, my mama leaves, right? I look, I'm like, you good? So Mark like, I have to swallow something. Like, ugh. So we looking like we not finna smoke that. So Mark like, it's still some good, but it's saliva in your tongue and you no, we good. So Mark gets it off his tongue, right? Scrape it off his tongue. He already feeling sick now to the stomach. So now we have nothing to smoke. He only got one bag. Okay, when he broke it all down in his hand, he put it out. So some of it he swallowed. So he was sick. So he was sitting there, he like, I gotta throw up. So Shanice like, just go throw up. I'm like, yeah, man, just go. I'm like, please don't make an accident in the living room. Just go. So he went to the bathroom and he threw up. Boom. I goes in my room, right? I'm like, I'm just gonna call myself, calling it a day. I'm finna go to bed. So I go here, I go in my room. I don't know, it's just like a little while later, my mom comes and she said, you wanted to be in the streets, right? Get up. I hear her, right? So I'm like, looking like, what? She like, you don't got no room no more. I'm like, huh? She say, me again, get up. You can sleep in the living room. Shanice and them can sleep. They spending the night. They can sleep in here. So I'm like, but Mom, why? She say, didn't you run away? You ran away, right? You abandoned everything you had. So now you're starting over from scratch. You going from riches to rags. Don't think I didn't forget about you, buddy. Me and you gonna have a little talk tomorrow. Just know that. All right? We're gonna have a little talk tomorrow. So I hate the point that when, even nowadays, if a woman tell you like, hey, we need to talk. When your mama tell you, you can be at your cousin's house and be like, when you get home, we need to talk. And that kills your whole moment right there. It killed your whole moment because you like, what did I do? You automatically think it's bad, right? But in this situation, I knew that my mama was still on my heels. So boom, I get up and I goes towards the living room. So she wakes them up. They goes in my room. I'm a little heated and I feel some type of way. All right. Now my mama, she's in the jacuzzi getting herself together. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm chilling out and I'm in the living room. But now I'm kind of upset and I feel some type of way. And I feel embarrassed now at this point. So boom, the next day comes, right? Self come gets her kids. Boom, they gone. Now it's just me, Mark, Caleb, and my mom. My dad, remember, he's a chief of firefighter. He spends the night at the firehouse, but he comes home sometime the next day. But when he come home the next day, it'd be like in the noon, like 12 or 1 p.m. So we still got time. So my mama comes, she slams a bucket. Boom. She said, come on, it's time to clean. I said, but I got to be to work today. She said, okay, I'm going to make sure I drop you off and I'm going to make sure I pick you up. Now, here's the deal. I know how to get to work by myself. I've been getting to work by myself. Why you won't let me go by myself? You're just trying to keep tabs on me, but I'm cool with it. So she said, but before you go to work, you're going to clean and do some chores around this house. Grown pants. So I'm like, okay. So I grabbed the bucket. She said, first thing first, you're going to come in here. She said, you're going to do in and out all the cabinets. Now, in the kitchen, you know, like how you got cabinets where you put your canned goods at? She wanted me to open up the cabinet, wipe it, and close it and wipe it. Okay? And I had to do, and we had like some at the top, some at the bottom, some on the other side. Like, so it was a lot of cabinets to do. And it was one cabinet I skipped. Because when I said I was done with something, she will come and check behind me. Now, she's OCD. She'll come and check behind me. But there's one cabinet that for sure that I know that on purpose, deliberately, I was skipping this cabinet. Because I wanted to hurry up and get done. And I had the majority of them. And I didn't think that she was going to go check. Man, she opened it up. She said, you still want to play with me? She said, make me bop you. Make me bop you. Do this look clean to you? Straight like, she like, do this look clean to you? And I'm like, no. She like, look at your face. Clean. Start all over. Start all over. Made me start all over, right? Marks comes upstairs. She say, Mark, I don't want to see your face. Go back to your room. Why he get the simple punishment of going back to his room, but you taking me all like you taking me like a merry-go-round. You wiping me up, treating me like a mop head. You feel me? Boom. All right. I redo the cabinets. Boom. She makes me go in the hallway, wipe all the walls in the house with a separate towel and another towel I gotta dry. All right. Now I didn't do all the chores, but I did majority. But these chores was long chores to do. These was very long tasks. So boom, I'm like, it's almost time for me to go to work. She's like, okay, shower, I'm finna take you to work. And I'm picking you up. You bet if you go anywhere, I promise you, the next time I see you, I'm gonna smoke you like a Cuban cigar because I'm tired of you playing with me. I'm tired of figuring out that I have to be on you like this when you a teenager. Act like a teenager. So she steady. It was like she switched. Like she would have my back, but if I messed up or had like if I'm just doing teenager stuff, she will like really take it that she wanted to see me hurt. So boom, I get dressed for work. So I gets in the truck. My mama ain't say nothing. She say, make sure you bring Caleb something to eat. You know what he want. I'm like, okay. She like, I'm gonna be waiting out here in this front for you. She pulled up. She like, Rolly Doty, don't make me have the police looking for you because we will find you. You not that smart to go that far away. You understand me? I said, I understand. She said, bye, have a good day. Straight like that. Boom. I gets out the truck. Soon as she pulls off, I get like weights lifted up off my back. I get like weights lifted up off my back. I felt like, thank God I got a little space to feel like me. I walked in. When I walked in, run the bell, Yo-Yo open up the door. She like, hey, I'm like, what's up? I go ahead. She like, no, don't clock in. Go wash your hands and take off. I'm like, yeah, I got you. So boom, I wash my hands, put on my apron. So I'm looking for the register girl. Where is she, right? Boom. She comes out the bathroom coming in and she sees me as I'm getting ready to clock in and she hugs me. But when she hugs me, she put her hand right here. And Yo-Yo, she was coming from out the back way, coming through the cafe door back towards the front. And she see that. She like, oh, wow, y'all together? So she was like, don't start. So she like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, I'm going to talk to you in a second, okay? I'm like, let me go back there. So Yo-Yo like, so y'all a thing? So I go on here and I go to the bed. We ain't say nothing. So I see her and the rest of the girl, they talking, but I don't know what they saying. Once you hit the cafe door, you can't really hear what's in the front. So boom, Yo-Yo now is coming back there. She's like, now normally she don't expedite. She normally just ring it up and the rest of the girl could come back there. All right. And she expedite and tell me what they need, how they like it. So boom, Yo-Yo was coming back there like, your boo said somebody ordered 20 wings, fried hard, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, stop. She like, oh, so you moved on real quick. I was just going to ask you, did you want to go out to eat? I'm like, don't you like the rib guy? Don't you like the guy over there in the smoke area? She like, don't do that. She like, can we please talk? I'm like, no, we can't talk. I'm like, you just asked, did we date? Just ask her. She like, no, I'm asking you, do y'all date? I'm like, we at work. We shouldn't be talking about that. She like, she just hugged you. I saw how the way she hugged you. So boom, the register girl come to the back. She like, we got an order of 200 wings. She like, you might need some help with that. I'm going to help you. So Yo-Yo like, no, you're not going to help. She like, that's my part. I'm supposed to help. I don't know why you got me on the register. She like, and we need you out there. She like, oh, you want to be back here with your boyfriend? Or wait, my boyfriend, and then all of a sudden you want to get my sloppy seconds. Now they going back and forth, right? Miss Shirley comes out. Miss Shirley comes out the back like, hey, what's going on? And so Yo-Yo said, I don't know. What's going on? Y'all tell me. Y'all dating, right? Just like that. So Miss Shirley like looking on the camera. She like, look, guys, we have a line. Let's just talk after the rush. Let's just talk after the rush. So you had people hitting a bell thing because we had a bell thing outside, like just in case if nobody was out in the front. So Miss Shirley looks at me like, hey, what happened? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, Yo-Yo always got something going on. So I'm just dropping wings now. Now the rest of the girl comes back there and she helps me, right? Yo-Yo must have had a fit to the point that Miss Shirley came back there and told the rest of the girl to come help out in the front. And Miss Shirley came back there and helped me on the wings. Now we're talking about an older lady, okay? That old, all these real, this lady shouldn't be, she wasn't moving that fast. I was basically working by myself. She was just making sure I was doing it right. And so I'm like getting the pants together. So I'm like, okay. So Miss Shirley like, make sure I talk to you, you know, after your shift. And I'm like, okay. So boom, it started to slow down. So now breaks is coming. Breaks is getting ready to come, okay? So boom, my break is getting ready to come up. Now here come the gas coming out the smoke area, right? So now don't forget, I'm still cool with the guy that supposedly like Yo-Yo. So he like, I want to do a smoke break, but he like, boss lady here. I'm like, yeah, I'm good on that. He like, but we could go in the back and just hit it, just take 2 pulls. I'm like, yeah, 2 pulls won't hurt. He like, yeah, all right, cool. So I take my break 10 minutes before him. So I'm like, hey, who gonna take over the station? I go to Yo-Yo because she the supervisor. Who gonna take over the station? I'm like, I'm finna go on break. She like, it ain't time for you to go on break. She like, we're gonna take break a little bit later today. She like, you could do the grease trap first. I'm like, that's not how we do it. She like, well, I'm telling you. So the rest of the girl like, why you being like that? Just let him go on this break. She like, oh, you sticking it? Okay, well, let's ask Miss Shirley, what should I do since this my shift, this my floor.